Just over 2 years ago, we introduced you to Ralph Richardson, a Riverview, New Brunswick man who was living with Parkinson's disease and inspiring a great many people in his community. Well, sadly, Ralph passed away earlier this year, but his memory lives on, especially this weekend. CTV's Derek Haggett has the details.
Go up and I'll follow.
People returned to Ralph Richardson's driveway in Riverview this week. Richardson died in February at the age of 81, but not before raising thousands of dollars for Parkinson's Canada. When COVID hit in early 2020, Ralph's daily exercise program was shut down, so he started doing laps in his driveway to keep fit. With the help of his wife and his caretaker, he eventually raised over $30,000 through the Ralph Richardson's driveway walk.
It brings back a lot of memories of all the people that came to the driveway and cheered him on, and people who were inspired and encouraged, to keep going. People who actually never got up and moved were inspired to, in nursing homes, for instance, to walk up and down the halls and things like that.
He was amazing. He got out there and he would walk on days that he could barely move getting out to the driveway, but then he would come out to the driveway and walk 15-20 laps of the driveway, which for him is a pretty big deal.
The Spinning Wheels tour team dropped by during their stop in Moncton to pay their respects to what Ralph accomplished. The cycling team left Victoria in June and will finish their cross-country trek next week in St. John's in support of Canadians living with the disease.
Parkinson's tends to be a bit of an isolating illness. I'm not exactly sure why. Maybe there's a stigma to it, or people are embarrassed about their symptoms. That it can make you appear elderly, well ahead of your years.
Married for 53 years, Berys said it was bittersweet to see people back in her driveway to show their support.
To live with a man who was on the go sometimes was hard. So I learned to walk beside him on a lot of those occasions.
Hicks, who was in charge of Ralph's driveway walk campaign, has helped organize a super walk on Sunday at the Dunes Boardwalk in Bucktouche. The walk is to remember Ralph and anyone else who has lost their battle with Parkinson's. Do you miss him?
Very much so. Very much so. Okay. And that's why, like I said, the walk that we're having on Sunday is in his memory.
Greg tells me he's expecting between 100 and 150 people at the Dunes in Bucktouche on Sunday at 1 o'clock. There are options for a 10-kilometer walk, but participants can walk whatever they're comfortable with. And of course, donations are gladly accepted. Derek Haggett, CTV News, Riverview.